Gonna be honest with you, readers, if Cobra Kai actually sponsored me for this video, this would have been about something completely different. But instead, we're here now. Because sometimes I'm a petty bitch. Now this may come to a surprise to some of you readers, but I'm not that all against the concept of YouTube Red. Where's everybody going? No, seriously, the service provides its users an alternate way of supporting your favorite content creators, while offering an ad-free experience at the same time. And its service provides a lot of ways to give back to said content creators that made their platform so big to begin with. Because that was part of YouTube Red's mission statement in its press release, that they would grant member-only access to new original shows and movies from some of YouTube's biggest creators. So you can pretty much guesstimate my state of confusion when I found out that YouTube Red would be the home of the Karate Kid sequel series, Cobra Kai. Not gonna lie, at first I was pretty interested in it. They got Ralph Macchio back and Johnny Lawrence. Sure, I wasn't too stoked about the creative team. I'm not that big of a fan of Hot Tub Time Machine. But I'm always down to see a project go through that has a sense of passion and a respect of the source material. Especially if it was going to be on a streaming service like Netflix. Which is where I thought it was going. But nope, it's gonna be on YouTube Red, the place where new original shows and movies from some of YouTube's biggest creators are housed. Because that just makes all the sense. Apparently YouTube Red was in a bidding war between Netflix, Amazon, Hulu, and AMC for the rights to the show while Macchio and Lawrence were pitching it, scoring a deal for a 10-episode first season. The competition in the bidding war alone was proof enough that YouTube was willing to put down some serious cash in order to make this a YouTube Red exclusive. And apparently one that Suzanne Daniels, the global head of original content for YouTube, really wanted under their belt. But at the same time, the reason why is a bit disheartening. You see, this isn't YouTube's first time trying to dip their toes in the TV and streaming services waters. While they were trying to deal with the first couple of adpocalypse while at the same time trying to invest money in original shows created by their top content creators, they also decided to invest in actual celebrity. So they decided to bring on board the likes of Ellen DeGeneres, Kevin Hart, Ryan Seacrest, and Demi Lovato for their regular ad-friendly service while also integrating YouTubers in those programs to show they still care about those of us who use the platform. Which was a smart move and satisfied people on both ends. It was fine. Until they acquired Cobra Kai. Because it was with that acquisition, Suzanne Daniels admitted they were trying to attract individuals who don't regularly use YouTube in their day-to-day, by increasing YouTube Red's demographic from the millennial age bracket of 18 to 34 to include that of Generation X, bumping the age bracket up to the late 40s. That was the moment the company showed it was ready to make the next step. Up. And yes, while YouTube Red is still making shows created and starring YouTube personalities that made their platform the way that it is, Anna Akana's Youth and Consequences is brilliant. With the multiple changes to the algorithm making it harder and harder for individuals to get notified of their favorite creators uploading videos, and as a consequence, lose the possibility of their channels growing because of a suddenly stunted view count per video?
Right, so an example last week, several of our videos were suppressed. Tons of comments saying the video's not popping up where it normally does, what's the deal? Next morning, the videos have around 300 to 450,000 less views than the average videos normally have. One of the biggest problems is this is now happening at an alarming rate. Now, that said, I don't want this to be just a video of me whining. Part of this is also, one, I want people to know that I have been posting videos, you may not just have seen them. And two, to really just send my plea out to YouTube, please help me. I want to be able to talk about the news here, world news, serious issues, and I honestly now, based off of the way YouTube has set itself up, don't believe that I can thrive on this platform anymore. And that's incredibly disheartening for me, especially as a creator who's been on the platform for over a decade, who really, I love saying that I'm a YouTuber, but not with the way things are now.
And yes, I can speak from experience. This has recently happened to me as well. One can't help but to wonder if YouTube is slowly starting to break their promise to those who use YouTube Red and those content creators who want to provide said content through their service. It also gives hundreds and thousands of users who were apprehensive of using the service from the get-go even more reason not to. Meanwhile, other platforms that are not only welcoming and investing in the creativity of content creators creators that started out on YouTube, but acknowledging the work, hustle, and process of said independent individuals creating content on YouTube and other social media by adapting and displaying it the way Red is supposed to. In other words, there are very specific reasons why Issa Rae's show's on HBO and Colleen Ballinger's show is a Netflix exclusive, and none of them involve YouTube Red. So in actuality, readers, the problem with Cobra Kai isn't Cobra Kai at all. It's YouTube. And it's a problem that all of us can properly learn from. While YouTube is constantly struggling to find a healthy medium between keeping up with the Joneses and investing in the talent that made it the name that it is, we have to keep their actions in mind and remember that when it's deserving, charity begins at home. Home can mean yourself, home can mean your best friend's side hustle, your legal side hustle, or it can mean supporting your local mom and pop coffee shop that won't call the police on two black guys just waiting on their friends because they haven't bought anything. Instead of going out and just getting a temporary bouquet of flowers for immediate gratification that'll wilt and die within like a week tops, take the time to nurture and care for the seeds that are already planted in your garden. That, if done right, will have their talent bloom and present their beauty for years to come. Just make sure you're willing to put in the proper work from the get-go. So with that, readers, your homework assignment for the day. Write in the comment section below what you think of the Cobra Kai series becoming a YouTube Red exclusive. Or if you feel like sharing with the rest of the class, write in the comment section below an instance in which you realize the charity begins at home mantra is actually a thing to actually be considered. Either way, I'd love to know your thoughts. And if you want to read the original think piece that I wrote up back when this news was like first announced, you can click the link in the description box below. You see, that would have been the part where I would have said, make sure to catch Cobra Kai when it airs on May 2nd, 2018, if this video was sponsored. And you know, if I did a topic that was not this. Also, be sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications, because I post new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and every other Friday. But until then, this is Readus 101. Class dismissed.